My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is June 6, 2024. It is 3:39 a.m. I really didn't have to record anything. I was just looking at some comments on our part of Pew service. This is one of the videos that I did, and this person commented and says it's boring. And I'm like, you have control of what you can watch. This was not meant for you. It's okay, it is boring. It wasn't for you. But I was just going through stuff, making some thumbnails, and I just made this thumbnails. So I don't have that much to share with you, because yesterday I did a second video in the middle of the day because I was coming across a lot of tweets. So I quickly put the video together. I've already edited. Let me go on my other channel. There it is here. This one. The next phase phased out. Okay, so that video, I would have been recording it right now, but the house was quiet, so I quickly put it together, and I've already edited. So what I have here, it's about 8 tweets that I came across, and I was like, let me just put it together for you. And then I'm probably gonna do another video for PYTE, some video clips regarding Nacho, Tyler Perry. I actually went on Tyler Perry's Twitter page and grabbed some stuff and things that I wasn't aware of. I don't have cable, but I think he has some really interesting shows going on, so I came across them and I put them on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. 3 of them, these 3 tweets have to do with Tyler Perry. The first one, Nacho. This one, I don't remember what it was. Let's look at some numbers. Let's see if it changed from this last video. Let's look at some numbers. Okay, so yep, it went down $187.44. Now, I was just thinking, if those estimate, but then again, by the end of the month, it should have been much more. Does these estimate shows what happened during the day, and then at the end of the month, when it's time to pay up, they add everything together. But based on what I've seen them put on my account, I don't think it is. But there it is. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just keeping documents. You guys could skip. I'm going to analytics. Okay, so I had 1,110 views in the last 48 hours. Subscribers, 4,265 subscribers, and that's the estimate, $187.44. I don't remember what it was on this video. I think it was, no, it wasn't 200. One of them, either this one, episode 131, has 200 at the end. I don't know. You could look at them. It's each one of them were recorded the day after each one of them in the order that they are here. All right, so let's go on Twitter. First tweet. I only have 8. I'll try not to stay too long on them. All right, so there's this here. This is Newsweek. I'm not gonna share the link. So 1 minute, Princess Kate is pretty incapacitated and maybe even dying, and the next she is doing well. Which is it? Okay, sound like they put her in a purgatory. I don't know what's this word here. Schrödinger, Kate. They can't keep their story straight, but apparently we're being bullied for asking. This is the thing. They didn't expect people to ask questions. They just put their BS out and then move to the next story. This is why I think they wanted people to believe that she was still around. So there's a narrative they have in mind, but the first phase of that narrative, the people must believe that she is around. So a couple days ago, they were saying she was seen walking around doing this, but there was absolutely no pictures or current pictures that attached with their stories. The only pictures they were putting, old pictures. Okay, so I don't know. Don't forget, there are at least 4 versions of Kate out there. Okay, because she's dead. Allegedly, we do not know for a fact, but you know, you could assume. Whoever's here think that Kate Middleton is no longer with us. I'm tired of repeating myself. The whole damn world, it seems, should probably follow me. I don't know. I think he gave a pretty canned response to this gentleman just to be polite. Kate is fine. Come from sources close to William, in my opinion. I mean, what do you expect them to say? Sholander's princess. What does this mean? Is that okay, so I had to look the word Schoenberg. This is the person here. I thought it meant something else, but never mind. Go back to it. Alright. Hiding the truth. They also like a hoard stolen culture artifact and never return them. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. I really don't want to make this an hour long. Hopefully I don't have much to say. Pretty much is about Kate missing and the 2 adulterers. Next one. Let's pause. The media just told them that they might never see Kate again, and they're still talking about Meghan. Did you ever like Kate to begin with? Because that's weird behavior. Alright, that's a GIF. Tell me y'all are purely Meghan haters and never gave a shit about Kate. Without telling me you never gave a shit about Kate. I would have said serve them, okay? I would have said serve them right, but it all boils down to they never care if Kitty was alive to begin with. I mean, it's very sad. This is how these people operate. They never liked her. They only like her to hate on Meghan. Excuse they could use to bash Meghan. They didn't give a fig about Kate until Meghan arrived. That's right. And then all of a sudden, when Meghan started displaying her strength of what she's capable of doing, and all of a sudden they wanted Kate to be like her. I've said this. Alright, but when she wasn't able to, they got pissed. Alright, no, they said we may not see Catherine again in the same role. That's what they said. No, they actually believe that Kate will come back when her cancer supposedly goes away. They take it with a blind faith. Alright, so they give you hope to think and hold on to it, and then when you think your hope have been accomplished, they bring you another hope again to feel that something else is coming. So they, like I said, the UK, 1, evil originate over there. 2, they are very masterful of psychology. All right, so that's 2 things that I realized with them. And then the thing is that the people never question them. It is the world that that's questioning the nonsense that they're putting out there. And now they don't know how to deal with it because they've never been questioned. Next tweet. I'm starting to believe that the conspiracy theories are right and that Kate Middleton cancer announcement video actually was an AI deep fake, because this is continuing to get even more weird. I mean, I don't know what took this person this long to come to this realization. You have someone, there's 3 things here. 3 strike you out. The family photo, the Mother Day's photo, where again it was the world who was asking and questioning the images, and then later on we came to find out it was photoshopped. And for the AP to come out and say it was photoshopped, it's because the world was saying it, because they were not the first one to come out and say it was fake. It because mostly the squad and other people who have knowledge and understanding how photography works, who said this is fake. And then AP come out because they are the more, I guess, trustworthy. They pretty much recognize around the world. They put that thing out to align with them, with the people, and said, yeah, this is fake. But I think they were in the same boat with the palace, because won't you know this the moment it came to you? So yeah, that's that. But some people had their head deep into the cloud. They can't see reality. Like I said, the first strike was the Mother Day's picture. The second one was the walkabout. And I think I have a tweet regarding that. Okay, the walkabout. And then you have one person who had the video. Normally when a celebrity or Williams and Catherine's kind of popularity, don't you think people will be wanting autograph or take picture with them or whatever? But only one person had a video of them. And that woman that was next to William, I've always said it could be a Kate, all right, but it wasn't Kate Middleton, his wife. It was somebody else, all right. And then the third one, which is strike 3, why did you have to come with an AI video saying she had cancer? Why didn't you come out and say that the first time? And then it was people who were questioning the video until people will not give it up and they come clean about it. Alright, so 3 strike at this point. If you don't know that this woman is either not alive or whatever it is, and then now the next hope, I don't think it's hope anymore. They literally tell you she's not coming back. So why did they have to do all this nonsense to just say she's not coming back? If she is divorced or something, just say you divorced. Things happen. But if it's something worse than that, how long are you gonna keep that going? There was a time, I remember I come across an article or headline that says she was afraid to go under a bridge or something like that. So she knew something was happening, or whoever wrote this. It was a long time ago. Could have been a year and a half, if not 2 or 3 years. Alright, let's read some of the comments. The one Spanish journalist has not backed down from the claim that she is in a coma. That's interesting. Very strange wording from a usual careful media operation. Sounds like a good time for Great Britain to end the monarchy. Yeah, the royals are usually so controlled and they're doing a great job of proving they shouldn't exist. Okay, good effing God. This is basically a season of The Crown where everyone stopped giving a shit. Okay, it's wild. Okay, after what's here that's said. Okay, you are believing a tabloid. None of your business it is. Oh my effing God. Now I'm starting to believe it. It's extremely not normal. Okay, or maybe the divorce has been finalized. That has always been my theory. If she's not way sicker than they are letting on, that seems most likely. I know people are bringing up the idea she's maybe taking extra COVID precaution because of the chemo, but that doesn't seem likely with as lax as the royals have been all pandemic. Alright, what's lax? Relaxed? Whatever. So let's go to the next tweet. I don't know why they can't come clean. Alright, so it must be something bigger. They don't want people to know. They like to act things out, but yet they don't want people to know. So if you don't want people to know what you're doing, it must be very deep inside it's not a good thing, because these people love praise all the time. So why are you not doing things to be praised for? All right, next tweet. Something doesn't add up here. Even if we swung this phone around as they walked, how could he get the front of their bodies from that angle? Follow the line of walking. Okay, how did Nelson Silver take this sequence of shot if he was sitting in the front right hand side of the car, back of their bodies, then front did he drive to follow them? Alright, I know what he's talking about. If you take, let's say, 1 point perspective, but yet you're looking at the radio kind of views from your point of standing where you're looking at them, so you go in a circle. Each time the person is moving, you're seeing different part of the body. Okay, you're seeing, let's say you're coming from the left, you're seeing the front of the person. As the person come in front of you from the distance, it will be like a straight line, and then as the person continue to the right, you're starting seeing the back, and then eventually, you know, the person goes away. But from the point where this person is sitting, you're seeing everything. You know, but anyway, but I see what she's saying here. So there's my comment here. Cut and paste, move around to get the shot, then put parts you like in one, meaning one video. They never been questioned, so they didn't think of any of that. The UK didn't question them, the world questioned them, so they're fine with that. Cut and paste. Okay, more of them, magic bullet, that's an ad. Okay, so that was that. Now we are into Diana's Tormentors, or maybe not yet. Let's see here. It's about the vets. Why do their fans love to disrespect veterans and soldiers like that? This is not a royal thing. It's the people who fought and sacrificed their lives. What the F is wrong with the derangers? Alright, it's a king thing. You won't understand. So what a king thing is? Obviously, I don't understand. So what's a king thing? Alright, they have no concept of honoring those who fought and gave lives fighting for freedom and against the Nazi. Don't they realize that it wasn't the monarchy that saved Britain during World War II? It was the British people that saved themselves and the monarchy. Honor your heroes. Let's see here. That's that. This is why they like Harry, because Harry understands them. I just enlarge it. The fact Charles won't even let Harry wear his military uniform, that he won't bend protocol to show his son, a war veteran, the respect Harry deserves, says it all. Charles not being able to let go of his pettiness protocol reveals a small man with no leadership ability. Okay, this is why the numbers to volunteer have declined. Why bother when you end up as an emotional wreck after serving? Alright, many of these weird accounts are not real. They are intended to shock the audience by the fanatism and dedication to their master, and are handled by his PR team, a tactic known as shock advertising in the advertising industry. Alright, the same way they did with 2016 election in the US with Facebook and all of that. Okay, it's fake things, we all understand. Alright, this look like another one of those fake blackface account. It's a fake account, but it's telling how racist the main account behind it is. Already can't stand this child, let alone faking this. Alright, so I don't want to get into that, the image below. You could read while I look for another one. Go to my next tweet. Okay, so I just added this one here. Okay, I really don't know how they have the gall wearing their Mickey Mouse medals at the commemoration of the sacrifice of genuine heroes on D-Day. Alright, so there's all of this. Stolen valor, abolish the monarchy. But yet when they supposed to stand the Invictus, I mean, you don't have to like Harry, but let your pride, your pettiness out of the window. Just show up to show support, and then at the end of the day, it is the soldiers who will be there to support them or to protect them, but they show no respect. The only thing I could say, I just hope the people who are serving see what's going on here. Because there's Harry who's picking them up after these elite people have already abused them. Abuse them in a sense of sending them to war, go take care of their dirty work for them, and then once they come back, if they do come back in one piece, okay, and sometimes they're missing limb, their mental health is in decline, and all of that. They don't care about them after that. I hope people who serve right now see what is being done right now. Alright, and then look at your fellow soldiers who have already, or should I say vet, who have already served, how they treat them. They don't give a rat's ass about them, a second thought about them, to see if they're well, if they're able to, move on with life. But they don't care. Alright, let's read some of the comment. Reminder what Charles' medal are for: attending mummy's parties, coronation and jubilee, and the Canadians and Kiwis being diplomatic. His long service medal means for those serving 15 years, he got despite only serving 5 years. Did he serve? Okay, I don't know. Alright, here's Charles and Billy's medal. How many are connected to military service? The royals have a long history of handing out gongs amongst themselves to present a certain image. No one else will get away with it, but we're meant to give them a pass. Alright, you could pause and read. Okay, New Zealand, and there's all of the names, and there's more. Alright, so that's that. They both serve and are heads of armed forces. It's not stolen valor. Alright, let me see here. Serve what? Okay, they are the head of the armed forces because of birthright, not because of merit. That's a very good point. Okay, every medal except for one is for participation. Okay, where and which wars did they serve participate in? Okay, serve in what? I like the way the squad come into it. All right. Let me read some few and then go to the next one. Okay, neither saw active service and Charles medals or either for attending mummies parties, coronation. Okay, so that's the retweet of what I just read. All right, so there's that here. Just shut up, man, because they're the head of the armed forces. It's an insult to every man who fought UK and our allies, especially as 3 of his aunts married Nazis, and then there was a great uncle Dave and Aunt Wallis. Okay, so there's that. Let's move on. I mean, the UK love to play two faces. I mean, they're going at it again. This is why they get themselves out of Brexit, because they know what's coming and they don't want to be part of it. They want to be in the middle, whoever wins at the end. There's a war going on right now. All right, it's not the typical. Well, there's one actually. How will I take it? I'm thinking Middle East, and I'm thinking the Russian and Ukraine one. One is the typical way of things, and the other one just bombing another country who don't have any defense. So I don't know what you call that. And then the third one is the cyber type of things. The other one is through communication. That's the war. And then this is boiling down to something bigger. All right, they're trying to confuse people and waiting for the US so they could go full blown of whatever craziness they have in mind. They already have a good amount of people who's for that already. But will they be able to I don't know. Let's leave it as that. This is the next tweet. Next tweet. They really are master at this game. Tears for our heroes. Tears for what? What was it last month? Harry was in the UK celebrating the 10-year anniversary of Invictus. None of them show up. Tears for what? Okay, so there's me here. Not two people like it. It was an hour ago. I mean, when you're getting millions from taxpayers for doing absolutely nothing, you have to perform. I hope current soldiers are seeing the BS the royal family are displaying. Soon, the royal family will be needing them to carry out their baggage that's in the making now. This is some of the things I just said. All right? There's a war that's going on. It's not the type of war we see. It's through medias that's boiling down to something that will soon be physical. Okay, once they're done, the royal family will not support them. All right, and I put this here, Invictus, and your service are no longer required. There's another one here. There's this. They kick, get the F out of here. All right, so that's what they will do once you finish serve. And this is exactly what they did to one of their own blood, Prince Harry. They kick him out, take his house, take everything. They don't care. Okay, I hope the people who are serving pay close attention to what is happening. Harry is the perfect example. Okay, I thought tears weren't royals. Apologies to all who made the ultimate sacrifice only to one day be used by the Stolen Valor Brigades. When it's right, they say it as right. All right, they're probably crying for someone else, but definitely not for the veterans. Charles then even allowed Harry to show his feelings in public, where he walked behind his mother's coffin. All right, so they're going to the next phase. They want people to feel sorry for them. Crocodile tears from two old reptiles. They're crying because they know they aren't sustainable. Who knows? Alright, so they care for vets that are mostly no longer alive but can get a toss about the living veterans we have. If you are going to remember the heroes, don't forget to honor the ones that are still around. That's a very good point. I like that one. Just saw something about this 20 seconds ago and I seriously doubt it. Okay, there's that. After this, that's it. That's what happens when people cosplay army cred. I'm still recovering from the comment that Tampon Twin and Camilla looks like she has a hangover. I guess we only have Prince Harry as the credible person who can say and do anything army or D-Day remembrance worth paying attention to. There's that here. There's another one making reference to them pretending to care or pretending they're crying. Next one. Oh, jeez, that face. Scared crowd of people. Why is the British Queen Frankenstein in tears? Is Camilla Parker Bowles overwhelmed with the royal wickedness and evil that's been done over the years? Or is she confronting the imminent death of the royal ones? Okay, so there's me here. Now, performance entertainment to show she care. To her, it's one up in her imaginary column of getting public sympathy. She's still to be in a marriage that made Princess Diana marriage too crowded. We need to remind her of that. 31 people like it. Let's see here. Could you say that in English so we can understand what you are saying? So I'm just gonna leave it as that. You know exactly what I'm saying. You can pretend not to understand what I meant about two adulterers. That's it. And then guess what? Black. Alright, so there's that. She, Charles, Willie, and Kate were positively delirious after Queen Elizabeth II's death, and now she's crying for what? Number one, please use caution when you post a close-up of this person. I was almost gagged on my coffee. Number two, if she's crying, it's because her plan to take down the monarchy is working. Yep, I think so too. Is working, and she's pleased with herself. I think so too. Whatever sadness she feels in that moment, she deserved it. That witch has no soul and will destroy anyone who get what she wants. Cry more. Where did they get the water from? The tears. Even with heavy makeup, she looked terrible. Even more gruesome than usual. Someone probably hid her cigarette. But the thing is that it's well, Charles doesn't care. So let's just say Charles doesn't care. He doesn't care. So it's the other ones, the brother and the rest of the royal family. I don't know. We shall see, okay? We shall see. They put her in there to make sure to destroy it. And then when they realized the queen was taking too long, they fast forward her. And then you have all these politicians. Just look around the world. Around the world, including in the US. What's happening in the US? You see the same type of behavior all those politicians are displaying. Some shows more than others. Others a little bit discreet. If things don't go their way, at least they could put a front to move forward. But there's some who's full blown into the narrative of how they want the world to proceed. And the royal family is playing both sides. And right now, it's within. You see what happened in the US, where politicians within the US is trying to destroy democracy. Now it's happening in the UK within the institution. And now the politician, these are full humble opinion of how I see it from the outside. Okay, so the politicians are just waiting. They all on the same page because they want to be able to control everything. You have a group of people who wants control. This is the thing here. Couple things are on their way, preventing them from proceed with the way that they want to proceed. You look at what's happening in the Middle East. Okay, you could easily say it's not all Americans and it's not all Brits that's for this. But there are certain groups within each of these respective countries. They put their heads together. It is them that's doing what's happening in the Middle East. Okay? And then they have their puppet in front to carry out the thing. It's hard to say, but whatever. Let's leave that alone. Next tweet. It's called Cinema. This woman has no heart. Queen Camilla picture with a tear in her eyes and Portsmouth amid speeches from the King and Prince of Wales at D-Day 80th anniversary. Oh, please. 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 When was the last time she... Oh, my God. They're telling... You know how they keep on projecting, even though Meghan was an actress, she did her thing. But this is another group of actors over there. Alright, so there's me here. I think I should drop this here. So I put that here. Okay. Alright, so it's two different tweets within tweets. Let me go through all of them. Alright, so this is another person who's posting almost the same thing. I have no words. Tears for our heroes. Okay, so remember she said I have no words and I say I do. They are Princess Diana's tormentors. This pointing down here, this is Bojo's sister who said something about performing and entertainment, this kind of thing. All right, this came to mind. She wants entertainment. The royal family is giving it to them. All right, so let me play this for you. I have it separately, but since it's here, let's play it. Let's go into it. Listen to it. It's 2 minutes. There will be screenshot.
I find it hard to see who is the winner here. I mean, Prince Harry goading the press is only and forcing the press into humiliating payouts is not going to be particularly good for the Sussexes, and it's certainly not great for the press, which is on the hook. I think the total payouts for phone hacking and other illegal information gathering is up to $1 billion, and there are many more cases to try. So my point about all this is, I think we only have losers here, and it's in all our interests that we have a strong, vigorous and honest press. And if it was strong, vigorous and honest, I agree that the press would have reported more on the judgment, the Prince Harry judgment that came through on Friday, than it did. It was basically a broadcast story, far more than it was a print story. And of course, the print and broadcast are in competition, so you can sort of understand that. So my question is, who wins out of this? Has Prince Harry done the press lasting damage? Do you think that as a result of the judgment that went against Mirror Group newspapers, we're going to see some sort of state regulation of the press? I genuinely hope not. I don't want the press to be in the last chance saloon at all. I want to see newspapers thrive. This is my industry, and I think it's in all our interests that we have a thrive. And we've got the most wonderful newspapers in the world in this country. You read the newspapers in the States or in France, they're very dull. They're not entertaining at all. I think that we can have both a serious and an entertaining press. And
this is the part here. Entertaining press. This is what they want, and the royal family is giving it to them. All right, let's continue.
But I want to see survive. I don't want to see Prince Harry destroy the industry I love.
Okay, so I went over this before, so I had to put this to remind people this is what's happening here. All right, they are Princess Diana's tormentor. This came to mind. She wants entertainment. Let's pause. Entertainment, the royal family is giving it to them. All right, so that's that. Let's go back. And that's pretty much it. All right, so there's other people who's responding. That was me. Maybe it's guilt of the evilness she has done all her life. One tear, white eyes, go. If you know, you know. It is an age thing. Old ladies eye water. It is Telegraph, just a complicit publication with hacks for hire, eager to make their paycheck. It definitely wasn't William's stirring speech. She's 78, a smoker, heavy drinker. I don't know. That's fluid from dry eye, not a tear. Maybe she feels guilty for all the life she has destroyed. All right, so that's that. No prayers for them, just baggage for God. I don't know. The old people who's about to go are making the current life and the generations that's coming life miserable. Baggage for God. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that is it. And I'm going to do the other video for PYTE. All right, this one is still... All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.